and director of the Juniper Center, and this is today's Mindset Minute. So politics and vaccines and masks, oh my goodness, what contentious conversations these can be. Even though the election has happened, there are still great discussions, really difficult discussions in families about the president, who the president is, what the politics mean. Lots of discussions about vaccines. Should a vaccine be had or not? Is it safe? Is it not? Is there something in the vaccine that's going to be dangerous or not? Masks, is it somebody's right to not have to wear a mask, or is it a public service to wear a mask? I mean, these are very complicated conversations that people are finding that they need to be having, or that they're just all of a sudden in with people that they care about. And it's really distressing. What we tend to do is to try to say, well, let me give you the facts. Let me educate you. And what the science says repeatedly is the more we try to change someone's minds with facts, the less successful they will be. Let me say that again. The more we try to change someone's mind with facts, the less successful we will be. Based on how our minds want to come about understanding the world, we are reticent to let go of those beliefs. So here are 3 things that you can do to try to alter your response and perhaps have some connection with the other person as well. Also, the science says, and this is our first point, you really need to be able to explain your side. And I'm not saying that you should explain your side. I mean, you need to practice talking about your position and how you came to that. Because often when we really try to get into the weeds of our own beliefs, we can see that there are some conflicting points, or there are some parts of it that we're not so sure about, or we don't know how we fully came to believe that. So it's a good exercise to start with your own belief. What do you believe and why? How did you come to that belief? What are the facts? What are the details for yourself? If you are in a situation with someone else, this is point number 2, instead of trying to give them a fact, well, don't you understand? And here's what the CDC says, and here's what the mask mandates should look like, and this is why masks work, and can you blow through your mask? Can you blow out that candle if you can't blow it? Rather than doing that route, ask them, how did you come to believe what you believe, in a very genuine way? Be curious. How did you come to believe what you came to believe? Hopefully, as the other person is trying to explain their belief about, well, this is a civil right, or this is a public mandate, or this is just good human behavior. Well, how did you come to believe that? And as they talk about it, hopefully they will hear themselves, and they will believe and understand that you're curious as well. And that is much more compelling to someone than being told they're wrong. That's number 2. Number 3 is pointing out the similarities in your views. So if your view is everyone should wear a mask so that everyone can stay safe, and the other person's perspective is, I don't have to wear a mask, this whole thing is a hoax, what is a place where you can meet in the middle? And if you ask the other person, well, do you really care about other people? Their response is likely to be, of course I do. And you can say, yeah, I do too. I really care about other people. It's finding those places where you have common ground and developing a conversation from there. You may not be able to convince the other side. And quite frankly, perhaps you shouldn't even try, because as we have seen, it just creates more hard feelings. However, you might remind each other of where the common ground exists. And that's what's needed in relationships. I'm Dr. Margot Jacot, owner and director of the Juniper Center, with today's Mindset Minute. Be well.